Simeon, the godfather, the founder, the owner of the Smart Poker Tour. Thank you so much for inviting me and for organizing all this. So, what is the Smart Poker Tour?
Well, Smart Poker Tour is, as it says, we try to do the things smart. So basically, we are up to all the modern way of doing poker festivals, but keeping the old way of not charging players too much. So it's like we have no any staff cost or something took from the prize pool, as many people do today. We try to give our players good hospitality and good prize pools and good value for their money. So that's why we are doing this third year in a row here in Sunny Beach, and we have the same people coming every year back and new adding to them. I'm happy that I see so many smiled faces here. I see old friends from the past years, and every year they come again with a smile and with good feelings.
So, what will you tell to the people that obviously all people are coming back? It's the 14th iteration. I know there was a special one.
Yeah.
Why should people that haven't been to Smart Poker Tour yet? Why should they give it a shot?
Well, first of all, I recommend people coming to Eastern Europe and particularly to Balkans to have a very good experience in and outside of the casino, because usually the countries here like Bulgaria, Romania, Macedonia, they are like the opinion of the people in Western Europe for that countries is from 20, 30, 40 years ago. And right now, I think our venues are not worse than all the places that usually people go to play poker in Europe. And I'm trying to show that to all the players.
How important is it to get people other than Bulgarians, to get actually foreign people to come? And what are you doing to get them more attracted to the Smart Poker Tour and to the Balkans in general?
Well, at first I did it because I wanted to have something in a decent level here, because we have a pretty good community of poker players in Bulgaria, and we all were traveling like all the time abroad, like the usual places for poker in Europe. And first I was thinking like, let's do something good for us here. And then, because of my connections from 20 years experience in the poker market, I invited some friends from different countries, from Ireland, Italy, England, Germany, and Poland, etc. I invited them here, and all of them were like very happy, and they said it's a very nice place, and the feedback was very good. So I said myself, why don't try to invite more people to come and see? So I'm doing actually everything to give them the best condition to come for a first time, and after that they just coming back.
So the first one was in Plovdiv, right?
Yep.
How did you decide that, okay, I'm going to start the Smart Poker Tour and I'm going to start it in Plovdiv? Because Sunny Beach was only the third destination, actually.
Well, the casino in Plovdiv was brand new, and they had never festival before, and my festival was brand new. So I decided it's a good opportunity to do something new in some new casino. And actually, the city of Plovdiv is very nice, one of the oldest cities in Europe. It's ancient city with a lot of culture and nightlife and everything. But they never had before a festival with more than 4 tables. So this was the first festival, the first real poker festival there, and the feedback was very nice. People were very happy.
It kind of sounds like when there's two people that discover a dating site like Tinder, both of them come on in and they immediately match. Sounds like this is what happened in Plovdiv, right?
Yes.
So how do you decide, of course, 14 stops now, how do you decide where the Smart Poker Tour actually goes? How do you decide your stops?
Well, I'm focusing on destinations that are close to Bulgaria, because about 80 to 90% of our players are Bulgarians. And when you have to spend if you come here or in Bucharest or in Macedonia or in Plovdiv, it's like you play tournaments for 600-700 euro, and you spend another 200-300 for accommodation and food. But if you have to go to London or Barcelona, you have to spend another 2,000 for accommodation, flight, and food. So I'm trying to give them, I'm trying to give them a product that is not taking most of their money for like accommodation and travel, so they can enjoy the game.
So you started with Bulgarians. You're trying to get other people also interested
Yes,
in it. You know.
yes.
So what is your personal journey? I know you're not just an organizer. You also travel the world. How did you discover poker in the first place? You know.
Well,
'Cause your first hand em up actually 2008. It's your first entry in there.
Yeah.
So very long veteran in the game.
Well, I play cards all my life since I was a kid. I start with Hold'em 2001, so it's already 24 years. And I start playing professionally 2006. Then at some point I get to the other side. I was poker manager for 3 different casinos, consultant, working in other poker related companies. And actually, if I have to be honest, this is not a business. Organizing poker festival is not a business for millions, except if you are WSOP.
Yeah.
It's not a business that you can make a lot of money. But I'm trying to do something for the poker community here. Basically, this is pretty much the same people playing together for 20, 40 years. If we are healthy and everything's fine, we are the same people. And they deserve something good, like a good product.
How do you actually manage? Of course, it's great to help out people, but there's so much that goes into organization. How do you manage to organize Smart Poker Tour and actually be a player that travels all over the world? You're number 11, I think, in the number of cashes in different countries, what they call flag hunters and hand them up. How can you manage to do both? It's unheard of, by the way.
And added to that, I have 6 children that I'm taking care of.
You're 6 children? You're the 11th on the goddamn hand them up, flag hunters, and you're organizing a poker tour. Do you sleep ever?
You have to live this life, man. You need to move on as long as you are active.
Are you taking some like supplements?
No, I'm not taking anything. I like to play. If I have to be honest, I like to play. This is what I do for most of my life, and I can pretty honestly tell that I'm gonna do this till the end. Because you can, sex you can do limited time. At some point you have to stop. You cannot.
At 6
you
children,
want, but
you probably should have a thing,
But cards you can play till the end of your life.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's a lot of like sports people that go into poker.
No, beside of the joke, I really like this game, and this is just a natural. I cannot explain it so good in English, but it came naturally after everything I did for the last 20 years. I think this is pretty much the final step of what I'm doing with poker.
So, of course, 5 years from now, 6 kids you have to take care of. You have poker, you're playing, you have this. In 5 years, ideally, where would Smart Poker Tour be?
I hope to be on the same place, but with 3 times up the field we have right now. So I really think the capabilities of this casino and the other like 4 or 5 casinos I work with, they can accommodate about 3 times more of what they are doing now. And this is what I'm trying to do. I don't have like some imaginary wishes that we can make something big like, let's say, Rosvadov or Malta or something like. We can't, but I'm trying to do the maximum of what we can.
Right, do it locally, do it sustainably. Okay, now let's imagine you are an advertiser, okay, and you're trying to make people come to the Smart Poker Tour. So let's talk to them. grab the mic, and say like 3, 2, 1, and go. Advert for Smart Poker Tour.
Okay, so if you want to have a good fun inside and outside of the casino, if you want to have the maximum value of what you put into this, regardless if it's a hobby or a job, come to Smart Poker Tour.
Thank you. Yeah. Come here. Come on. Okay, cheers.